Smacher, and today we are going to be going over the History Library Research Guide that I have developed with our librarian, Laura Leon-Breeze. We're going to walk you through how to use the basic components of the site, including some handy handouts that you can choose to either download or print at your convenience. And we hope this video is informative.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Smacher. My name is Laura Leon-Breeze. I'm head librarian at the Northwest Campus, and we'll guide you through this guide.
So the first strategy is finding the library website. So you can Google EPCC libraries and come to this page right here. What you want to do is make sure that you scroll down until you look under the resources section, and you're going to notice the library research guides. So you're going to want to go ahead and click on that. And you can get to the library research guide in two ways. Number one, if you know how to spell my last name, Smacher, you can type it in here, or you can go down and search by history and you'll find the research guide there as well. So the one I use is called the Historical Film Analysis assignment. So if you click on that, then you'll go ahead and find it. All right, so I'll let Ms. Breeze walk you guys through how to navigate the page. So we're going to start by looking at the handouts.
Okay, so you can come to the first LibGuide, the home page of it. So you can come to the home page of the LibGuide, and then you can scroll down, and then you're going to see History Library Handouts. The first one is going to give you basic information about how to get to the LibGuide. So if you have a way of downloading this handout or printing this handout, you have the link, the direct link to the LibGuide. Your remote access, if you're doing this from home, it's the same credentials that you use for EPCC, your username and your EPCC password. And then you have some information on how to use citation, and then below that, how to search for Google. And there's another video for both of those parts, for the how to cite and how to use Google. Then after that, we have the Boolean operators that we're going to be covering a little bit of this video, how to use them to create a search strategy and search for information on the online library databases. The next handout, again, is citation style, like I mentioned, just so you know it's there, but we're going to cover the full citation in another video. And then we have the types of periodicals handout. If you need to know what's the difference between a newspaper, a popular magazine, and a scholarly journal, this is the handout that will explain all that information, which are the type of resources that you're going to find on the online databases. And the last but not least is the search strategy statement worksheet, which is a handout for you to either print or fill out online to start kind of developing and brainstorming on your topic. You can write your research question or topic. If you're doing something, for example, on Gilded Age, you would just put Gilded Age. And then we're gonna go into the whiteboard to help you kind of how to break that into different keywords so you can see how would that work. Dr. Smacher is gonna write there, Gilded Age. All right. So that would be one of the keywords. And let me just do something real quick so we don't get a mirror camera. There we go.
All right, so we're going to use Gilded Age as our sample search term. You could use whatever you're searching for a research assignment, a paper, but in this case, I'm going to go ahead and put Gilded Age as my initial search term. One of the things that we're going to talk about throughout this video is Boolean operators. So Boolean operators are a great way to help you search.
Let's just start that part because I moved the camera and it was like flickering. So let's just start. So we're going to start the sample search terms and we're going to use them.
All right, so for sample search term, we're going to use Gilded Age today. You can substitute if you're following along at home on any of the search terms you're using for a current research project from one of your classes. But we're just going to go ahead and see what we find just by searching Gilded Age in the search box. Now, the search strategy worksheet is nice because you can kind of keep track of the variations that you do for searching. So if you're searching for a phrase like this that has more than one word, you're going to use a Boolean operator with the quotation marks. And what that is going to do is tell the search engine to look for those two words together. So this is a great way to find your strategy. We're also going to use some other Boolean operators today, like and. Okay. Anytime you use a Boolean operator like and, or, you're going to put it in capital letters. So that way you're telling the search engine that this is a direction for how to conduct the search.
And back to the handout, if you see here, there are boxes underneath. So the ovals will help you to find additional keywords or related keywords. So for example, a time period for the Gilded Age is
1870?
1870 to
1900.
1900. So that could be an alternative keyword. So you would put Gilded Age in this bubble and then 1870 to 1900s. If there are other topics related to a word or something else or key figures, then you can add it on the following bubbles and then alternative keywords underneath. If it's related to African American slavery, you can just start kind of like another column depending on the keywords that you want to use it. Then at the bottom, if you identify specific databases after we go through this video, then you can write it there what's working for you and what's not working, or the actual search strategy, the way you combine it. So going back to the LibGuide. Okay, going back to the LibGuide, then we have over here one tab that says film-related books. These are the books that are on reserve, physically available at the Northwest Campus Library that you can request. And these are support materials for you, how to analyze film, how to write about history. This one is a short guide to writing about film, how to do history as a historian, things like that, how to write about war, how Hollywood describes history, and things like that. The next tab is okay, sorry. Second. Yeah. Okay. The next one is creator reference.
Yeah, I mean, we can mention books.
Okay, so I can go to articles. No, I can get it in. Okay, so the next step will be articles and databases. So we have different databases that we recommend for your history course. One of them will be Credo, which is an electronic encyclopedia. This will help you to get a description or a short definition of different terms, time periods, or people. So for example, we were saying that it's 1870s to the 1900s. These will help you find or identify additional keywords related to that time period. For example, just by skimming through this information, you can see industrialism or urbanization, agricultural discontent. So you can find additional keywords there. I'm going to open it up, and then you can just the electoral system, the party bottles. So there's different things that you can add to your keywords. You have tools at the top, how to cite. You can use APA, Chicago, or MLA. And also you have a way to save this article if you're logged on, or you can print or email to yourself. This URL on the top is a temporary URL. You need to use the page link if you want to save it that way. Going back to the articles and databases. Then we have a database called the History Study Center that will help you find facts and everything. Again, if you're prompted to sign on, it'll be the same credentials that you use to open or your or platform on that one. It'll take a few minutes to authenticate, and then it'll prompt you to the actual database. So the History Study Center, very similar to the Credo reference. It'll have general information, but it would also have all different type of format of information. It'll have magazines and scholarly journals. You can search by year, by publication type, and most of them are full text. So let's say this is something that I like or related, and just open it. It'll give me details and an abstract. It'll give you suggested sources related to the one that you open up. And let's see, is this a full text? Seems like I opened one that is not a full text. Just an abstract. Yeah, it was just an abstract. So make sure that you try to go for the one that says full text. And it'll open the PDF for you, and you can see the full text. And this is a journal article. Same as Creator Reference, you have your tools here to cite, to download, to email, or print. Always make sure you have a way to trace it back, whether it's a book, an article, that you are able to trace back the information.